On litigation matters, it is a story that is fast becoming the most scandalous anti-graft case of the year as the probe of the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, continues to capture the imagination of Nigerians who remain perplexed by the inability of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, to successfully prosecute the fraud case. While the EFCC say it remains committed to bring Yahya Bello to book, the case seems to have lost its momentum. Lilian Ogazi tells us more.
It is a case that has grabbed headlines for the obvious reasons.
Submit yourself to the rule of law. Let me be sure that, look, I don't get convictions. My job is to investigate and prosecute. Conviction is the responsibility of the court. So nobody should come and blame me, I didn't get conviction. Mine is to do my work diligently and leave it to the judiciary. For civil society to follow up too.
Weeks have gone by without much to show for it. No court appearance and no explanation. This conundrum has not only raised eyebrows, but has also led to public outcry, with many Nigerians calling for more decisive action from the EFCC. The EFCC, through its acting zonal director, has expressed that Bello's failure to present himself in court undermines the integrity of the Nigerian judicial system. Umar Yakubu, the executive director of the Center for Fiscal Transparency and Public Integrity, who in an interview with Trust Television emphasized the importance of accountability, especially for those in positions of power.
It's actually not a slap on the EFCC. I think it's a slap on democracy. You know, this Fourth Republic now is 25 years old, and democracy is being driven by rule of law, meaning nobody should be above the law. Now, it is quite unfortunate for somebody that was the chief executive officer of a state for 8 years, does not have the political maturity, does not have the integrity to even present himself, not only before law enforcement, before any public institution, to explain himself what he did with public funds for 8 years.
The general sentiment among Nigerians is one of disappointment. Yet, there remains a hopeful expectation that the EFCC will intensify its efforts.
Maybe he has a set of people backing him up. So because he's not bigger than Nigerian law. So if at all the EFCC invite him and court need him and he failed to show up in court, that means I think they need to arrest him.
I think the EFCC should keep on the fight because it's a big allegation, and as a corruption, in fact, you need to fight the case to the last.
When you're a public officer, you don't talk anyhow. There's a rule and procedure. And besides, you can't be judged on your own case. You can even get to a Bello and the court free in. So you can't be judged in your own case. You have to be learned and cool-headed.
The simple truth is, who is looking for who? Is it the government looking for Yahya Bello or Yahya Bello looking for government? Is it the EFCC looking for Yahya Bello or Yahya Bello looking for EFCC? My dear sister, it is high time they stop fooling us in this country.
As the case unfolds, the nation watches with bated breath, awaiting the next course of action. Will Yahya Bello face the charges against him? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the fight against corruption in Nigeria continues. Lilian Ogazi, Trust TV News, Abuja.